Hey, I learned something recently. I just thought I'd share with y'all. I don't know if I'm saying it right, so please bear with me. And I'm not trying to fear with this information. I'm just throwing it out there because it gives a different way to look at the Book of Revelation, and I find it interesting as all because I keep thinking Revelation 8 is as an asteroid. According to this article, it could possibly be this volcano here. So I just thought it was interesting and wanted to pass it along. So if I don't know if I'm saying this right, but Kilauea volcano threatens entire Pacific Rim. It is unlikely that you know the full gravity of the situation regarding Kilauea. This is likely to be the most active volcano in the world, and if on dry land, would be one of the world's tallest mountains. The current eruption began in 1983, and the resultant lava has created a huge shelf and a bulge on the southeast slope of Kilauea, and this is called the Hill in a Slump. Now, if you go to the USGS here, you get a little bit more information. The hill in a slump, south flank of Hawaii Island, is currently the most actively deforming flank of any oceanic island worldwide. This is an actively deforming area at least 40 kilometers wide on the southeast flank of the currently active Kilauea volcano that is presently moving seaward at rates of up to 10 centimeters a year, which has been mapped by recent detailed multi-beam bathymetric surveys. Now going back to this. In 2003, Stanford University predicted that if the hill in a slump was to slide to the bottom of the mountain, it would create a mega tsunami of biblical proportions. And Stanford estimated the waves would be 100 feet high by the time they hit LA. 14 slides have been mapped out around the Hawaii Islands that have occurred much the same way. The hill in a slump dropped 3.5 inches overnight in 2002 and would not have been detected if it were not for GPS. It is estimated that it would take 4 hours for the waves to hit Southern California. There would simply be no escape from the big cities unless you are a long-distance runner. Most of the Pacific Rim would be erased, so that is why earthquakes and inflations, even small ones, are a big deal when it comes to Kilauea. I'm going to skip this next paragraph and going to have to go down to this one. Some have equated Kilauea to the seventh seal in the Book of Revelation, and something like a huge mountain all ablaze was thrown into the sea. A third of the sea turned to blood, a third of living creatures in the sea died, and a third of the ships were destroyed. So, like I said, I think it's Revelation 8. Maybe it's not. Either way, I always thought I looked at that as an asteroid being hurled into the sea, or or at least something be blamed as an asteroid. But this is certainly another way to look at it. So I find this very interesting. Here's an excerpt from this USGS article. I'll put this stuff below the links. According to the USGS, in 1868 and 1975, this region moved abruptly several to tens of meters during major earthquakes, with attendant destructive tsunamis. The tsunami generated in both 1868 and 1975 resulted in extensive damage and fatalities on Hawaii, and the 1975 tsunami produced minor damage in California. The possibility exists that future detachments of this type, or far more extensive and catastrophic debris avalanches, will occur in the future. And then down here in Wikipedia, I'm going to read this too. If the entire Helena slump did slide into the ocean at once, it could cause an earthquake in excess of a 9 in magnitude and a mega tsunami. Previous mega tsunamis in Hawaii 110,000 years ago, caused by similar geological phenomena, created waves 1,600 feet tall. Were such a mega tsunami to occur again, it would threaten the entire Pacific Rim. That's pretty effing wild. So links will be below. This USGS gets more detailed into it, so if you want to read more, but lots of stuff to go over. But just wanted to share this with everybody. Certainly a different perspective on that Revelation passage there. So just thought it was pretty neat and wanted to pass it on. So thanks to everybody for watching. Thanks to all my teammates and subs, and see you on the next video.